This election, I think, is going to decide the fate of America and the fate of Western civilization.
And they tried to the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
If you try to kill our citizens, we will kill you. If you spill a drop of American blood, we will spill a gallon of yours.
If you come back, we're going to kill you. We're going to give you the death penalty or kill you.
The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get him the hell out. You have to get him out. We will make America great again.
I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. Right, mic check, mic looks good, very good. 3, 2, 1, bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. That's right, guys, it's time to make this money, so let's do it, guys. My name is Joe, also known as TradeIntuition. And we do have a comment here based off of the intro video. It's more patriotic than that W word, more patriotic. And I'm really surprised the channel hasn't been taken down. I'm really surprised. Crypto Blood's channel got taken down for a patriotic song. And for me, I believe that the intro is very powerful. Man, is it powerful. We were in a really bad spot and now things are looking good. I mean, you can see it in the market, stock market, crypto market, the economy, and he hasn't even like officially come into the house, the White House. All right, moving on. Yes, definitely, guys, smash the like. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Right now, this is Crypto Bubbles on the daily. A lot of coins are moving. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you're not in a coin, do not FOMO. Don't FOMO. Look for coins that haven't pumped or have already retraced. That's the biggest thing here. You don't want to be like everybody else where they see a coin going up 20, 30%, and they say, it's going to $1 or whatever it's going to go to, and you enter the trade, and just so it can go up another 5, 10% and then come down. And now you're stuck holding the bag or you get stopped out. Patience will definitely pay off. And I would love to know what coins you're looking at so that we could see if we could possibly get into those coins. Hopefully they haven't already pumped. Now there's a lot of coins again for the daily that have done some massive moves. We were in Doge. Now, of course, Doge, we did our second target actually hit. So we made really nice profits on Doge. And Doge, in my opinion, is going to be a great long-term hold, especially with Elon Musk being in the so what is it? It's Department of something. I forget what the acronym is for Elon Musk for the White House. If y'all know it, please put it in the chat. But Doge is gonna be big. It's the #1 meme coin, and it's the oldest meme. Well, probably the oldest meme coin. And of course, you know, with Elon Musk referring to Doge from time to time, I think it'll continue going up, and I think it's going to have an amazing bull run. That's just my opinion. Of course, we have a lot of other ones. DOT. People were not talking about DOT. I know Crypto Billy loves DOT, and he's always asking for DOT when he is in the chat. And we looked at it, and we gave an entry and everything else, and did it pump. Same thing with Cardano, ADA. So for Cardano, sleeper, this is a definition of a sleeper. And then now Cardano, or Charles, is going to be the spokesman for crypto for the government. So that's exciting news. And will Cardano do amazing things this year, this bull run? I believe so. Let's see here, going down the list, checking the chat really quick. We're going to get into this. Let's see here, going down the list. Oh yeah, for some reason I have to, this always goes to top chat. So I have to put this for live chat. So hopefully I don't miss any chats, but we'll see. So going down the list. Army says, I'm about to drop 100K on a meme coin. Just kidding. Yeah, make sure you do one that's already pumped 400%. See here, going down the list. Department of Government Efficiency. I knew it had government in there. Yes. DOGE. See here, going down the list. All right, good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is on the daily. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Now you can see people are already taking profit. This is all this means. The coins pump, people are taking profit. This is why it's not a smart move to enter when coins are pumping. Now, trading is very emotional. When we're trading, we have to rely on logic. We really do. If we rely on emotions, fear, greed, anxiety, envy, jealousy, all those are going to get us wrecked. They really are going to get you wrecked. If you haven't already experienced that, you will. Believe me, you will. So everything I speak about is from experience. It really is. So if, before, when I would see people making all these gains, it's like, man, how are you doing that? Like, what are you doing? Of course, they would never answer. Oh, I just entered the trade. But how did you know that trade? So here's what I do is on this channel, I show you the best possible entries. I show you the best possible setups. I show you what to wait for, when to wait for it, how to set alerts to where you are not left in the dark. With that being said, a 400% pump with leverage. Yes, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the liquidations. I love looking at the liquidations. For the liquidations, who's getting liquidated? The shorts. Now in the group, of course, there was twice where we were trying to front run the shorts when Bitcoin started coming down. I was like, all right, this might be the retracement that we were looking for. And 30 minutes later, it's like, nope, close your shorts. It's not happening. Bitcoin is continuing doing its thing. This is like a day or two ago. And now Bitcoin again, all-time high. I have record history, in my opinion, as many all-time highs as it's been having. Was it like 4 days now? It's crazy. So shorts are getting liquidated. I'll show you when possibly to open shorts. Right now is not the time. Let's see here next. I love this X. Let's go ahead and go put here. Let's put this in the chat. If you're not following the, I believe it's pronounced Kabasi letter. If I'm mispronouncing it, well, it is what it is. But this is the Kabasi letter. These guys are like on it. And I love looking at this. And I actually got turned on to this from Army Piper. So if you don't know Army Piper, just go down on my YouTube channel, and it's at the very bottom. It's on my favorites. And this guy is really smart. And of course, I prefer to surround myself with smart people. And he basically breaks down what all this means in very simple to understand terms. In addition to that, of course, anytime there's an FOMC meeting or jobs report or anything like that, he breaks it down really easy. Here, they're talking about, I don't want to say the word, but the R word, where, things aren't looking great. things are looking great in reference to jobs, in reference to a bunch of other things. But definitely check these people out, and you will be, this is the R word I was referring to, you will be very surprised at how much of in the dark we are, and we really are. All right, moving on. Let's go and look at some charts. Let's look at some charts. All-time high. So the all-time high was here. Oh no, it was here, and then it was here, and then it started going up, and then it was here, and then it was here, and then it was here, and now it's here, and now. So right now we're at 80. You know, hypothetically speaking, I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where these are our targets, and this is the one that was it 81 or 85? I thought it was 83, but anyway, these are the areas where I think we might go to before we hit a retracement. So it's either probably 81 but the way it's looking, it'll probably go up a little bit and then come down and then continue up and continue breaking all-time highs. The FOMO is in, guys. The FOMO is in. Yeah, and Crypto Candy, spot on. You know, daily, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not only that, but this guy's going to take over the crypto space, period. You know, he has got an early morning show. I believe it's like 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then his show, 9:30. It's the basically going over the market. And of course, he does charts and all that fun stuff. And then another one at 8:30, the crypto. This is the nightcap. I love this show. I love all the shows. The morning one, I truthfully only watch it when I stay up all night. There's plenty of times that I stay up all night, but I make sure to say hi. But yeah, he's gonna take over, and then he's doing some like throughout the day too. So make sure you subscribe, notification bell, all that fun stuff, so you're notified every time it goes live. Now here, this was my thought process at the time, and it's always really good to reflect. So here from this high to this high, and of course I'm using the candle body closes, was 2%. Then from this high to this high was half of that, 1%. Then from this high to this high at the time was half of that. So it looked like it was losing its momentum. It started coming over here, starting to come down, and just plain, boom, moon mission. Moon mission. Joe, I just dropped the newsletter. It's one of the perks of our memberships. Yes, this guy has a Discord. He's got a membership. I'm part of it. I'm a part of several. Once again, guys, you have to be surrounded by smart people. So with me, I'm a member of course, Piper Academy Discord. Lots of alpha in there, guys. And for the price, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. So definitely go to his channel. Definitely go to, in the description of all of his videos, they show you how to go to the Discord. A lot of great alpha in there. And of course, they have different tiers. So in my opinion, the highest one, of course, you can get the most benefit from it. But so much alpha in there. It's ridiculous. Very underpriced. Just letting you know, very underpriced. Let's see here. See what it says about this week ahead. Very nice. On Telegram as well. Good. Yeah, for me, I love Telegram. Discord, so. But because of Army, I'm on Discord. Because of Army Piper, I'm on Discord because I don't like it. But there's so much alpha in there. I have it open all the time. So to give you a heads up. All right. I'm moving on. Let's see here. So with Bitcoin, when can we short? When can we short? Well, the safest time to short is when we break this level right here, 66,798. So we can just call it 66.8. This is the time to short. Anytime before then, not wise. Can you make money shorting? Yeah, sure, of course. It's not advisable. Again, nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But this is your pivot. This is your main pivot. And right now it's just moon mission. So it can come down. And then if it does come down, I hope it comes down to at least the fair value gap. And now I have to adjust this. So now we're looking at this. Now, normally when I'm doing this, it's advisable to use the pivots, but here it just keeps on going. And so right now we're just using the high. So if it retraces 15% without producing like a strong wick to maybe the 35%, then more than likely when it does come down, it's going to come down fast, very fast. So this is one of my key levels, and this is just from a fib retracement. So we come over here to our settings. I have the 0.35, 0.15, 0.5. So you can see them here, screenshot it if you like, or pause the video. And then I have this to where the prices are off, and I have the levels in percent. Now, what this shows me is the retracement safe zones and the retracement danger zones. With that being said, if it pulls back to the 15% mark and goes up, this is not a healthy retracement for the price action. If it does it again and again and again, the more times it does the pullback of only 15% without producing a wick to get some more of this liquidity down here, when it comes down, fast, very fast. What we want to see is we want to see a retracement of at least 35%. At least 35%. The more it retraces, the better, because what it's doing is taking all this liquidity that can't think of the word, generated. So with that being said, if it comes down in here and continues up, great, keep on going up. But if it comes down here to the 50%, even better. Now you, of course, you get a lower entry, and I do think, excuse me, I do think that this area right here for the daily order block, if it comes, well, rather when it pulls back, hopefully it'll pull back to here. We'll see. See here, Army Piper says if we break the 81.3 as support, strap in for 120. And it's funny, a lot of people are saying this. You know, these are all levels, guys. These are all levels right here that people are looking at. And Moon Mission is here. Now, granted, personally, I've been saying this, I don't know for how many months. We need the retracement. We really do. Now, because the price keeps on going up, just depends on where the retracement is going to be. But a part of any kind of price action, when we come up, we come down very little, but come up, come down, nice, come up. Then of course, coming down is normal, but right now there's so much FOMO. So here, I will break it all down in the morning. Yes, so 9:30, if I'm asleep because I was up all night, which hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll be in there. This is going to be another great one, another great show. All right, let's see here. Now I did this. This was a projection, and I got this from, I believe it was in the daily time frame, from the last time that it did a move. What I should have done, I don't remember where I got it from, but I got it from somewhere over here. Let's see. I think I got it from here maybe. But it was just saying, you know, when we went up and then we kind of pulled back a little bit. Did we pull back? So I measured it from here. No, well, so far we're still coming up. Maybe if we hit the 81 area. This one right here, 81.9. Maybe we get the pullback into the daily fair value gap before going up. But right now, it's just level by level. All right. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. That was basically where we could possibly short right now. And I hear, so I go on I watch a lot of live streams. I love watching people and how their thought process and just, you know, the way they trade. And there was quite a few last night where people were saying, oh, I'm shorting this coin, I'm shorting that coin, I'm shorting Bitcoin. And along with myself and also the host, they're like, man, right now is not a good time to short. It's super bullish. You don't want to short in a bullish market. You really don't. Now you can try to front run, but very, very high risk, higher reward. But just know that you have a very strong possibility of getting stopped out. All right. Excuse me. Let's see here. So this was one of the trades that we did. We actually added to the trade. So just to keep trading simple, what you want to do is you want to look for a break of a level. Now you could say, oh, well, you know, it's a cup in hand. I know one particular person that will say, look, we have a shoulder and a head and a shoulder to the upside. They'll call this a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. It's not. What we have here is we have levels. Now, of course, depending on the time frame, depends on if these candles are candle body closes or wicks, but more than likely I did this on a higher time frame, and this just showed resistance level. That's it. Just a resistance level. You can call it a neckline if you do patterns, but this is just a resistance level. And here, you know, I basically show how to enter trades. What we're doing is we're entering on the break of a resistance level. So if the price is coming down, it comes up, creates a pivot. A pivot is a swing where the price changes direction. And once it breaks that level, this is resistance. This is like a wall. If it breaks above that wall, well, now this wall is support. And there's a good chance. Now, granted, listen to these words: chance, probability, possible. All these are maybe. These words are not definite words. When people use definite words, that's very dangerous. Be very careful with them, where they say, oh, it will do this. It has to do this. Because what they're doing is they're giving you a false sense of security, and that's when you get wrecked. So here, it broke above this. Now this is support. Now it could also break down, but here we have a higher possibility of this being support and it continuing up. And that's exactly what we did here. And not only that, but just with the market sentiment, because we entered, I believe, the day before the election. And because of that, you know, we know that Elon Musk is going to do stuff, and of course have the Department of Government Efficiency. And so that's Doge right there. He's going to be saying the word Doge quite a bit. And then, of course, you know, we entered the trade. Did pretty well. We almost got stopped out. We're moving up our stop loss as we go. And we almost got stopped out. And then it started coming up, broke this level. This was our level that we wanted to add to. We added to the trade. And, of course, it just kept on going. You know, our targets did hit. And, you know, doing a little bit of leverage, 2x leverage, or a safe trade, depending on your risk management, risk tolerance, and if you understand how to use leverage, then that's what you want to do. You want to just be safe, guys. Just be safe. Now, here's a question. I'm gonna post this to everybody here. Here's a question. So we have either A or B. What will give you more returns? So let's write this out. What will give you more returns? Okay. Investing when the price is $1 and you cash out at 50%, or this is A, and I want to see this in the chat, or B, where the price goes up. It goes up crazy. Now the price is $15. Oh my gosh, $15. And you're like, man, I missed it, but it's finding support. Let me enter, and you cash out at 50%. Where do you make more money? A or B? Now, granted, this is not a long-term hold. It's not an investment. This is just a swing trade, spot trade, whatever trade you want to call it. This is where you get in, you get out. So let me know in the chat, where do you make more money? On A, where the price was $1 and you got 50%, or B, where the price was $15 and you got 50%. So let me know. And of course, let's just say, you know, it doesn't, this part really doesn't matter as far as, you know, how much money you put in. It's where you bought it at. Where would you make more money, A or B? So while y'all are thinking about that, and it's kind of a little riddle, let's see here. This, man, Doge just went to the moon. Doge just went to the moon. Shiba as well went to the moon. Now, one thing that you don't want to do, you don't want to buy Doge right now. Doge, it made its move. You want to wait for it to retrace, hopefully 35%, if not 50, before entering the trade. Now, when you enter the trade, of course, go on a lower time frame. and just see how that goes. Let's see here. We have Shiba. Shiba, I had an alert on Shiba. You know, my alert was right here. Above this candle body close. My alert was right here. Here's my alert. And I'm looking at this one. Look, we have a cup and we have a handle. No, we have resistance. I don't trade patterns. For me, patterns, especially in a bear market, they don't work. In a bull market, if they're bullish patterns, well, of course, because everything's going up. But wait, we have an Adam and an Eve. Okay. We have an Adam and Eve, and we have a cup and handle. Okay. But wait, we have a bull flag. Okay. But wait, we have a whatever you want to call it. To me, make it simple. Resistance. Very simple. So here, this is our resistance level. Not only that, but we have like a zone. This is our zone. Once we break out of the zone, you enter the trade. Now, granted, this just took off. My alert went, and I was literally at the computer. I'm watching these charts like all the time. The alert went off, and it just started going and going. It's like, all right, cool. You know, more than likely it'll pull back, and it just kept on and kept on. It's like, okay, fine, it'll pull back here, and okay, we missed it. There's gonna be trades that we miss. All right, so I guess I stumped y'all. So 50%. So here's another riddle. Here's another riddle. What weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of steel? Maybe y'all might know this one. What weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of steel? So let's see if we have that one in the chat. What weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of steel? So here we do have the pullback starting to happen. For this one, I would like to see this going. Let's see, this was the start of the move. So it passed the 15% mark, which is good. I would like to see it reach at least the 35% before we can think about entering. If we do enter, more than likely it would be safer to have an entry down here as well. In case it does this, loses its support because people are taking profit. They're doing exactly what you want to do. And then of course, now we're in the trade. And you always want to enter when it breaks the resistance. All right. So, all right. People must be asleep. It's all right, guys. So what weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of steel? Well, they weigh the same. It's a ton. A ton of feathers weighs the same as a ton of steel. Here, A or B, it's the same. You made 50% when you entered here. Same thing, you made 50% when you entered here. So with that being said, it's okay if you miss moves. Oh, now I'm getting all the chat popping up. Maybe my chat was delayed or something. I didn't see nothing, but as soon as I gave the answers, I see all these chats coming up. But yeah, so for here, it's the exact same. Now, when it comes to investing, huge difference. Absolutely huge difference. Well, if you bought it at $1 and you held it, well, here's a 15x. You just literally 15x your coin. So, in my opinion, and most people might agree with me, it is much safer to invest in crypto, buy, hold, or hodl. Buy and just hold it. Now, to make more money in the shorter term so you can add to your investment bags, this is when you trade. You get 20%, 40%, 50%, whatever it is, and you add to your bags that you're just holding. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right, let's see here. Retro Mike says, all patterns look the same to me. Yeah, for me, I don't do patterns. They give me a bias. We have a bull flag. It's going to go up. And then it breaks down. I'm like, oh, crap. So what I do now, so if there is a bull flag where we have this and we have this, what I do is this is the level it needs to break. This is my resistance level. So I enter once it does this. Now, granted, in the bull market where everything is super crazy bullish, this is where I normally enter. Now, if I start seeing this, and then of course, you know, it starts doing this number and it breaks this level, even though I'm underneath my wall or my resistance level, there's a very high possibility I'm going to enter the trade, because I know based off of the market, we have a very, very strong possibility it's going to break this level. And right now it's starting the break and starting possibly the trend change. So just to let you know. Dave says it's the same. 1 ton equals 1 ton. Yes. See here. Dave says I feel richer with the feathers. Oh my gosh. It's a ton. It's a ton. That's right. That's right. So my point is on this: when you see coins pumping, don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. It's okay. Let it retrace. Make your gains, as opposed to entering here and then it coming down and now you're down 10, 15, 20, 35% before it starts going up again. So you're going to see a lot of this, guys, a lot of this, especially with lower market cap coins. Man, I'm looking at a bunch of coins and all these coins have pumped 50%, just straight up. Do you want to enter those? No, don't do it, guys. All right. Let's see here. Gaming says Joe is just hinting to put it all in ton. No, don't do it. Now I do love ton. I do love ton. Oops. This is one of my VIP charts. Now, granted, it's not a setup yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens. Now, granted, I was waiting here. The market wasn't too great at the time, so I was thinking, okay, maybe it might come back into the pattern, or in not so much pattern, trend lines. So patterns are trend lines. We just put a name to them. So here we have our resistance level. Here we have our support level. If you're doing patterns, the name officially is a falling wedge, which of course has a higher percentage of it going up. However, it can always come down. So based off of the market, the current conditions at the time, you know, it was like, okay, well, let's see, you know, Bitcoin's kind of going up, kind of going sideways, maybe losing its strength right now. Maybe the FOMO's over. Let's see what happens. And then, of course, it kept on going up and up and up. Here, I was hoping that it'd come down to the 4-hour fair value gap. It didn't do it. Kept on going up. My alert went off, and now I'm watching it. I'm watching to see what is it going to do in the next maybe half a day to a day. Is it going to pull back and maybe enter this fair value gap? If so, then this is when we enter. This is when the VIP enters. You know, we don't want to enter on the run up. We want to enter on the retracement. This is the safest. Now, if you wanted to, just to secure your position, well, you could enter, let's say 25% now, maybe 50%, but I would do maybe 25% just in case it takes off. At least you're in it a little bit. And then you wait for it to retrace, and then you can enter the trade some more. But for here, I'm actually waiting for it to retrace. Now, this one is a huge market cap, $12.4 billion, and it's moved a good 10%. So whenever you're looking at market caps, the smaller market caps can, and usually do, move much faster than larger market caps. However, you also have to take into account the people, volume. Are there a lot of people buying this right now? Yep. Are there a lot of people buying your 1 million market cap coin? Maybe not so much. Maybe not right now. Maybe they need more influencers to pump the coin. But so just kind of let you know, there's a whole bunch of information in that little segment. All right. So let us look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin to the moon, breaking levels upon levels. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. What does this mean? So Bitcoin's going up. Why isn't the dominance going up? Now, for me, this was like really difficult for me to understand. But when you think about it, like dominance is if you have a pie chart, dominance is the entire pie. Bitcoin takes up most of that pie. Right now it's taking up 58.72% of the pie. So over half of the pie. Now, as more alts are being bought, then it reduces the dominance Bitcoin has in the pie for the dominance. So this right here is saying people are buying alts. The dominance is coming down. Now Bitcoin is still going up though. I do have a chart and I recommend everybody screenshot this. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Oops. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Bitcoin is going up. Does this mean we're in alt season? No, definitely not. This just means that the alts are doing really well right now. That's all that means. When is alt season? Alt season is next year. You know, we're gonna be seeing 20, 30, 40% gains as boring. 50, 60, 70% gains, average. 80, 90, 120% gains. All right, now game on. So just so that you know, right now what we're seeing, yes, they're really, man, they're great gains. However, we're not in alt season. You'll see this when you have day after day after day after week of this. Dominance is coming down, Bitcoin is going up, then that's alt season. Right now, the way I look at it, whenever Bitcoin is doing well, alts do well. Bitcoin doesn't do well, alts don't do so hot. So just to let you know, starting recommend screenshot this. This is a very easy way to understand it. And just to make it even easier, just remember, Bitcoin is the driver. If Bitcoin is doing good, alts are doing good. Now alts are doing really well when the dominance comes down. So this is why I do look at this information. Now we have total 3, which is everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is just confirming what we already know is, well, people are buying alts. So that's what this is saying. And then of course we have USDT dominance. This is just saying that people are either, so this means a few different things, well, a couple different things. One, you could view this as people are exiting the market and taking out their USDT and putting it back in their bank, which in this case is not happening. Or 2, people are actually buying alts. They're no longer on the sidelines. They're actually buying the alts. So that's, and we see it here, alts are being bought. Now, in addition to all this, I would recommend also looking at, let's see here, going down the list, ES1 exclamation point. This is the stock market. This is S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you can see it continues to bang. It continues to go up. So when the stock market is doing well, usually the crypto space does well. So hopefully that, and that was a whole bunch of information. Hopefully all that made sense. Any coins, guys, any coins you want me to look at, definitely let me know. Let's see here. What's this? This is, what is this? I think this is something from the group. So let's go ahead and change this. Let's put this on YouTube. So for YouTube, we've been going over a couple of charts. Now there was one that we were in. What was it? Oh, it went away. Aerodrome finance. Oh, so this right here, this is kind of like a secret code, I guess you can say. This is the chart prime. This is the pro version. This is the paid version. It's a cheat code. I usually don't show this. You know, I usually have this, you know, because it looks cleaner when I post my charts. But this is one of my ways that I look at coins and I just see the overall market. You know, of course, I can visually see it by my support, resistance, trend lines. But here we have to where it confirms my thought process, you know, where it's bullish on all time frames, 5, 15, hour, 4 hour, 12 hour, daily. Now you have to also put in your stuff that you've learned on how to trade if you should enter now. If it's at resistance, no, you know, wait for it to retrace. But this is saying that the overall, it's great. So this is my kind of my cheat code. If y'all want this, of course, the link is in the description. I use both. I really don't use Lux Algo too much now, but Lux Algo is a really good one. They have a lot of free indicators. And then same thing with Chart Prime. Chart Prime's coming up with indicators like crazy. So Chart Prime, and so these are the paid ones with the lock. But this one right here, guys, this one you need. Oh my gosh, if I had to like recommend any indicator, this one right here is free, and it's RSI primed Chart Prime. This one by far is, I think, so those of you who don't know me, I don't like indicators. I really don't like indicators. I got turned on to Chart Prime, and it's a beast. Like, it's got so many different things that, you know, you have to turn off like 90% of them so that you can kind of get what you want, and then duplicate that that indicator so you can put other ones that you want, and that way you have them stacked. But it's a beast, man. It's a beast. This one right here is free, and I absolutely love this because not only do you see it on the chart, but you can also see it, and it's this one right here, as far as, oh, you know, right now it's kind of overbought. Let me go ahead and just kind of wait a little bit, see what happens. Let me see if it goes to my support line. And this one, I love it. So of course, you know, there's several different ones: trend levels, swing ranges, liquidations, and all these are free. All the ones that don't have a lock are free. Now, if you do decide to use the paid version, definitely help support the channel. Put, you know, the links in the description. Definitely do that. But and look, these are all free, all from Chart Prime. And this one's actually an editor's pick, so I'd recommend, you know, checking this one out at least. But there's so many on here. Here's another editor's pick, so check them out. All right, moving on. So let me go ahead and just clear this up. And this was Aerodrome, and I believe it was this one. We were looking at this, or maybe it was just a regular. Oh no, it was just regular. I didn't know this one had for features. Aerodrome. Did I do it? Aero. Oh, okay. So I guess it wasn't MEXC. Which one did I use then? Oh, I used Coinbase. That's what it was. All right. So this was actually a setup that we gave on YouTube, and because, you know, somebody had asked for it, and that's why I love, I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. That's why I love doing these streams, is because everybody tells me what they're looking at. And somebody had told me that they were looking at Aerodrome Finance, and I said, oh man, this one's great. You know, at the time it was up here, and I said, okay, you know, wait for it to possibly come down into the zone. Sure enough, it did. It took a few days, maybe like 4 or 5 days. Came down here. Then we entered the trade. You know, we posted this on YouTube, or we talked about it on YouTube, posted it in the VIP, and of course, it did its thing. And right now, it's retracing. So let's go ahead and hide all this. Right now, it's retracing. Really nice run up. This one, in my opinion, is a very good coin to hold for the bull run. Aerodrome Finance. This is on Coinbase. This is their DEX on Coinbase. So definitely check this one out. I believe those statements were correct. If it wasn't correct, please let me know. All right, moving on. We got about let's do about 3 more minutes. We'll do 3 minutes. We'll do 3 minutes. I want to thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right, 3-minute timer on. Let's see here. So this was one that we were looking at. Let's see here. What other ones are we looking at? Oh man, a lot of the ones that we recently started looking at. Oh no, let's change this up to YouTube Rapid Fire. So I like saving these in a watch list to see what we've been looking at. So we were looking at LDO. I do like LDO. Matter of fact, this is one of the coins that we're actually in right now. It is pulling back. We may get stopped out. I'm not sure if we moved up our stop loss or not. Let's see here. What's this? So this was actually a setup given here on YouTube as well. This one, it didn't go to our target yet. It may come down back to the 35% level before bouncing up. And then if we do get stopped out, we get stopped out 7% from where we entered on YouTube. This one, SUI, this one, huge run up. Here, I'm thinking, okay, you know, it's resistance, resistance, resistance. more than likely it's going to get tired and come down. This will be a nice area to enter. This will be the best area to enter, and then up. Now, of course, we all know what's been happening the past, couple days. All these coins, moon mission. Would I enter now? Nope. Needs to retrace. Needs to retrace. All right, you got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Ondo. I love Ondo. Man, do I love Ondo. Ondo is going to do great. It's a real world asset. And right now it's in this is a little zone. So let's go to a daily time frame and just kind of look at this. Right now it's in this really nice zone. Would I enter now? Not really. I would wait for it to break above. Now, with that being said, because everything is crazy bullish, I might actually even post this one on the VIP to front run it. Matter of fact, I will. So with that being said, guys, I do thank you so much. This right here is your setup. You can enter now. Oh, you'd have to do a 15% stop loss. Now, granted, that's kind of steep, especially for a 1 billion market cap. But this would be your stop loss. And then your first target, we have to do at least a 2-to-1. Can we do it? Can we get 30%? Let's see if we click on the right thing. See, can we get 30%? Oh, yes, definitely. So can we go look? So this will be your target right here. So target of 110, stop loss of 69.41. So this is your setup. I do thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Now, all next week, I'm gonna go at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm trying to get different times to see if we can get different people coming into the stream. Right now, it's kind of a struggle, getting people in here. But let's see if we can try 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this coming week and see how that goes. All right, guys, my time is up. I do thank you so much. Until then, let's I really like, man, I'm really surprised YouTube hasn't banned me yet. But I like this video so much. We're gonna do it, guys. Let's push our buttons. Hopefully. Getting nervous though. So here we go. And again, this is not inciting any kind of harm to anybody. This is showing your patriotism. All right, with that being said, my name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. As always, play safe, have a stop loss, make sure to not FOMO, and let's make this money. Take care, guys.
This election, I think, is going to decide the fate of America and the fate of Western civilization.
And they tried to the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
If you try to kill our citizens, we will kill you. If you spill a drop of American blood, we will spill a gallon of yours.
If you come back, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna give you the death penalty. Or kill you.
The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get him the hell out. You have to get him out. We will make America great again.
Oh man, I love that. So Vicento put what confirmation did you put in the alert? I have no idea what you're talking about. I always need the who, what, where, when, why. Hey Joe, when you're looking at Ondo, the alert that you have, how did you do? I need the who, what, where, when, why. But the show's already over. I do apologize. I had a timer, did a countdown, the whole nine. The show normally runs 1 hour. But if there's no questions or coins, then we just kind of wrap it up. So definitely ask your questions in the beginning or during the show. In the very end of the show, you know, that's, you just gotta wait for the next one. But yeah, so definitely always need the who, what, where, when, why. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All next week is going to be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, just trying out different time frames to get different people in here. All right, that's all I got. Take care, guys.